made.
So in 2014, the parish council in Clapham asked a number of residents to have a look at broadband, and so we did a survey with people in the area. Almost everybody said the broadband wasn't good enough, and Superfast North Yorkshire had good plans for Clapham village itself, but couldn't tell us how people outside the village would get improved broadband in the future. So we looked at what we might do and founded an organisation called BARN, Broadband for the Rural North, and they told us that we could connect to their network, which was just over the border in Lancashire, in Tatham, if we did three things. So the three things we had to do was to find volunteers who would manage and help with the project, landowners who would be willing for us to cross their land with the broadband network that BARN would then operate, and money, so raise money from the community. So we looked at those three things, and one of the first things we did was to set up our own website and to hold village meetings. And without going into all the detail, we very quickly got volunteers coming forward and began to create a register of volunteers who would help the project. And that register is now pages and pages long, our project, and to date we've raised just under £240,000. So that was two of the three things we needed to do. We had volunteers, we had the money, and then we began to talk to the landowners. Before we started, there was no BARN network in this area, and now that we have nearly finished installing the network, we have covered the area. We have built the network all the way from Tatham in Lancashire, across to Keysden in Clapham, down south as far as we could go before the border, again going into Lancashire, and then from there going west we've taken our network all the way to the edge of Bentham and north into Clapham village and across to Newby, and the last bit that we haven't done yet is up to Ingleborough Cavan in the northernmost point of the county. Covered. And in those 2 years we've installed just over 50 kilometres of cables in the ground to connect up all the properties. It's been great fun.
This is very important for rural areas like this, and I'm a farmer, and everything that we deal with, ministry or different agencies, is all going to broadband, and you have to be online, and if you're on the old very, very slow speeds, sometimes non-existent, this just is very hard to achieve. And so with a service like we're now getting with the BARN service, it's so much better.
Forget it, forget it, forget it. I don't understand how the last card is played, but somehow a vital connection is made.